everyone, today we are going to solve O-Levels paper 1 in a session October-November 2019 paper 1-2. So let's begin with the first question. So in question number 1, evaluate. So let me convert the mixed number into improper fraction. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 1, this would be 9 over 8, subtract 1 by 4. Now we need to make a same denominator. This would be 8 and we have 9 and 4 times 2 is 8 and 2 times 1 is 2. And 9 minus 2 would be 7 out of 8. So the answer is 7 by 8. Okay, now for the B part, we have a division. We need to convert it into multiplication by switching the second fraction. This would be 5 out of 9 times 2 by 3 changes to 3 by 2. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 3 is 9. So 5 times 1 is 5 and 3 times 2 would be 6. So the answer is 5 out of 6. Number 2, write these values in order starting with the smallest. Okay, so we need to convert them into decimals. So first let me pick 7 over 200. So 7 over 200, if I can multiply by 5 and 5, this would be equals to 7 times 5 is 35 over 2 times 5 is 10 and double 0. So this would be equals to 0.035. And 4% is 4 out of 100. This would be equals to 0.04. And 3 by 50 is times by 2 times by 2. This would be 6 out of 100. This would be 0.06. Right, and then this number is already in terms of decimals. And then 1 out of 20. So let me write down 1 out of 20 and then times by I guess 5 times by 5. It would be 5 out of 100. This would be 0.05. Now as you can see, all the numbers are in terms of decimal. We can easily arrange the numbers from smallest to largest. So which is the smallest one? 0.035, 0.04, 0.06, 0.05 and 0.03. So the smallest one is 0.03. And then we have 0.035, that is 7 by 200. Okay, now we have 0.04, that is 4%, and then 0.05, that is 1 out of 20, and the highest is 0.06, that is 3 by 50. Okay, now question number 3, from this list of numbers, write down a prime number, a square number, and an irrational number. Okay, so the prime number can be 36, 37, because the rest of the these two are in terms of fraction. These are the square root numbers and this is the decimal number. So the prime number is 37. The square number is 36. And irrational number is the square root number. Square root of 36 is 6 and square root of 35 is irrational number. Now question number 4, solve the equation. So let me do it. Shifting the the variable terms, the variable is x to the left. So 8x plus 2x would be equals to 7 minus 6. So this would be 10x would be equals to 1 and x would be equals to 1 out of 10. Or we can say 0.1 is the value for x. X is 1 by 10. This would be equals to 0.1. Question number 5, in A part, we need to factorize this expression. So here we can use a formula of a square minus b square. So if I can arrange it at 7 square minus 3t whole square. So this is a and this is b. So a plus b into a minus b, it would be 7 plus 3t into 7 minus 3t, right? Now for the b part, so if I can take 5 and x common, I have left with 5 times 3 is 15y and plus 1, and negative 2 common, this would be 3y plus 1. So the factors are 5x minus 2 and 3y plus 1. 5x minus 2 into 3y plus 1. Now question number 6. In A part, a movie lasts for 1 hour 48 minutes and finishes at 10:15 p.m. Find the time it starts. Okay, so this is the duration of the movie and this is the finish time. We need to find the time it starts. So from the finish time, that is 10:15, we need to subtract the duration, that is 1 hour and 48 minutes. So we need to subtract. From 5 we can't take away 8, so we have 0 over here and we have 10 over here. So 10 minus 8 would be equals to 2, and 2 plus 5 is 7. Okay, now we have 9 over here and 6 over here. 6 minus 4 would be 2, and 9 minus 1 is 8. So at 8:27 p.m. the movie starts. Now for the B part, the size of the television screen is given as 95 centimeter, correct to the nearest 5 centimeter. Write down the upper bound of the size of the television screen. For upper bound, we need to do 95 plus 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 is basically equals to 2.5. So 95 plus 2.5 is 97.5 centimeter. Question number 7. In A part, the diagram shows a circle, its center, and 2 chords of equal length. The diagram has one line of symmetry. Draw this line of symmetry. Okay, so let's see if I can draw this line. As you can see here, both the sides are identical. So this is a line of symmetry from the center. This is the only line of symmetry. Now for the B part, in the diagram below, 2 small triangles are shaded. Shade one more small triangle to give a diagram that has a rotational symmetry of order 3. So by observation, the shaded triangle must be this. So that it has a rotational symmetry of order 3. Now question number 8, by writing each number correct to one significant figure, estimate the value of. So first we need to write them into one significant figure, 3 and then 9, so it changes to 40, times 8 and then 9, it changes to square root of 9, over 6.0 and 6, so it would be 0.6, sorry. Okay, so we have 40 times 3 divides 0.6. 40 times 4 times 3 is 12, so 120 over 0.6. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12 and 0, so we have 20 over 0.1. So 20 divides 0.1, this would be equals to 200. Now question number 9. A map has a scale of 5 centimeter to 2 kilometers. So it means 5 centimeter is basically equals to 2 kilometer according to the map. In A part, the actual distance between two masts is 14 kilometer. Calculate the distance in centimeter on the map between the two masts. Okay, so 14 kilometers. So 14 kilometer is basically equals to 7 times 2 kilometer. And we know that 2 kilometer is 5 centimeter. So 7 times 5 centimeter, this would be equals to 35 centimeter, right? Now for the B part, on the map, the surface area of a lake is 50 centimeters square. Calculate the surface area in kilometers square of the actual lake. Okay, so scale. So what we need to do, we need to do the scale of the scales. So here we can do 50 centimeter is representing 2 kilometer, sorry, 5 centimeter is representing 2 kilometers. So for area, we need to do the square of both sides. So 5 square is 25 centimeter square, 2 square is 4 kilometer square. So we need to find for 50 centimeter square. So 25 times 2 is equals to 50 centimeters square. This would be 4 times 2 kilometers square, right? 25 times 2 would be 50. 50 centimeters square would be 8 kilometers square. 4 times 2 is 8. Now for C part, write the scale 5 centimeter to 2 kilometer in the form 1:n. Okay, so here we need to use a conversion. 1 kilometer is equals to 100,000, or we can say 1 lakh centimeter. Yes, 5 zeros. Okay, so 5 centimeter is basically equals to 2 kilometer would be equals to 2 lakh centimeter, right? So we can cancel the centimeters and we need to find 1:n. So 5 would be equals to this. What is 1? 1 would be equals to 2 lakh over 5. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 4 is 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. So 1:4,000. 40,000, sorry. Now for question number 10, y is inversely proportional to x. So y is inversely proportional to x, and from here y is equals to k over x. When x is 2, y is t. Y is t when x is 2. So from here k is equals to 2t. So we have y is equals to 2t over x. This is the formula. Find an expression for y in terms of t when x is 3. So y would be equals to 2t over 3. This is the expression. 2t by 3. In question number 11, A part, express this in standard form. Okay, so we have 1,003 zeros, so it would be 4,500 times 10, 3 zeros, 10 cube, exponent is 2. So 4,500 times 10, 3 times 2 would be 6. Okay, now we have decimal over here, moving 1, 2, 3. So 4.5 times 10 exponent 6 plus 3, this would be 9. So 4.5 times 10 exponent 9 is the answer. For the B part, giving your answer in standard form, evaluate. Okay, how can we evaluate this expression? That's pretty easy. So we can do 4 times 1 is 4, and we have 0.4 times 6 is 24, right? So 0.6 times 10 exponent negative 8, and shifting this exponent in the numerator, this would be positive of 3. So 0.6 times 10 exponent negative of 5, right? Moving the decimal point 1 unit to the right, so 6 times 10 exponent negative 5 and negative 1. So the answer would be 6 times 10 exponent negative 6. Question number 12, a polygon has 12 sides. So the number of sides of the polygon is given. This is equals to n. Calculate the sum of the interior angle of the polygon. So we need to use the formula of the sum of interior angles of a polygon. This would be equals to number of side minus 2 times 180. So how many sides? 12 sides minus 2 times 180. So we have 10 times 180, right? So we have 1800. So the sum of interior angle of this polygon is 1800. Question number 13, simplify. In A part, 2x square exponent is 0, so it is 1. We have 3 square and x cube square. So 3 square is 9 and x 3 times 2 is 6. And here the exponent is negative, so take a reciprocal. X cube over 8 whole exponent is positive 1 by 3. So here we have x cube exponent is 1 by 3 and 8 is basically 2 cube. So 2 cube exponent is 1 by 3. So we can cancel the 3's and we are left with x by 2. Question number 14. The temperatures in degrees Celsius of 120 people were measured. So the total number of people are 120 now. The results are summarized in the cumulative frequency diagram. So you can see the cumulative frequency diagram. The temperature is horizontally and cumulative frequency is vertically. Now use a diagram to find the estimate of, in A part, the 20th percentile. So 20th percentile is basically equals to 20 over the 100 times by the total number of people, that are 120, right? So we can cancel the zeros and this 0. So 2 times 12 would be 24. So we need to find the 24th value of the cumulative frequency. That would be the 20th percentile. Okay, so where is 24? So we have 20, 22, 24, 26, 28 and 30. So we have 24 over here. And this is equals to 36.6. Yes, 36.6 degree. This is the 20th percentile. Now for the B part, the number of peoples with a temperature between 36.8 degrees Celsius to 37.0 degrees Celsius. So 36.8 and 37.0. Okay, now let me find the number of people. So 36.8 first. How many people are in here? This would be 64 and 37.0. Draw a straight line and these are 100. So 100 subtract 64. So this would be, we have 9 over here and 10. 10 minus 4 is 6 and 9 minus 6 is 3. So 36. People. Question number 15. The time taken by each member of a group of students to solve a problem were recorded. Some of the results are summarized in the table and illustrated in the histogram. So we have given the time, t minutes, and we have given the frequencies. So this is B, right? And we have the histogram between the time and the density, frequency density. Now for A, use the histogram to find the value of P. So to find the value of P, we need to use the formula that frequency density is equals to frequency over class width. Okay, now for P, if the frequency is P, the class width 4 to 6, the class width is 2, right? And from 4 to 6, the frequency density is 8. This is a frequency density 8. Okay. Now frequency density is 8, frequency is P, and the class width is 2. So P would be 8 times 2, this would be 16. Now complete the histogram. So let me do it. So as you can see, we have 1 to 2. This is not here. So 1 to 2 is 6. Okay, they did 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 6, and then 6 to 8 is 4. So we have completed the histogram. Question number 16. In the diagram AP, A to P, BQ and CR are the bisector of angles of a triangle ABC. Okay, if they are bisector, if this angle is 22, this angle is also 22. This is 31, this angle is 31. This is 37, this angle is 37. Right? The bisector intersect at O. Right. Now for A part, OBP, okay, 31, 22, 37, these angles are given to us. Now calculate POC. Okay, POC. This angle we need to find. Okay, so for this, if I consider the triangle PAC, this triangle, right, to find the angle P, right? So if I consider the triangle APC, angle A is 37, angle P we need to find, and angle C is 22 plus 22 is 44, and its sum is 180. So let me find angle P first. So what is 37 plus 44? So 37 and 44, 7 plus 4 is 11. 4 plus 4 is 8, so 81. So 180 subtract 81. So 180 subtract 81. We have 7 over here and 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. And we have 17 minus 8. This would be equals to 9. Yes, so it's 99. So angle P is 99. Right? Okay, now consider the triangle OPC. OPC. So angle P is 99, angle C is 22. We can easily find angle O by doing angle O plus 99 plus 22 would be equals to 180 degree, right? So let me do 99 plus 22. 99 plus 2, 2. This would be equals to 9 plus 2 is 11. 1 and 9, 10, 11, 12. So 121. So 180 subtract 121. Sorry, 1, 2, 1. We have 7 and 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. 7 minus 2 would be 5. So it is 59. So this angle is 59 degrees. Okay. Now for the B part, in the diagram, shade the region containing the points which are nearer to AB than to AC. Okay, near to AB than to AC. AB than to AC. So this region, right? And near to CA than to CB. CA, near to CA. CA than to CB. Okay, near to AB, then to AC, and then near to CA, this as compared to BC. So this would be shaded. The triangle ARO. Question number 17. A bag contains 2 white beads and 1 black bead only. Okay, 2 beads are taken at random without replacement from the bag, without putting it back. Complete the tree diagram in the first part. So the first bead, white beads are 2 and the total are 3. So this would be 2 out of 3. And the black bead is 1 and the total are 3. Now for the second bead, if I can draw a tree diagram for second, and for this as well, for black as well. Okay, so we need to find the white and black again white, and black. Okay, now without replacement, it means the denominator must be 2 this time. Divides 2, it divides with 2, and this divides with 2. Okay, white, they took one white, 2 are the white, one white is left, and the black stays the same. Okay, when the second bead is white, black is 1 by 3, so the white stays the same, that is 2. And for black, 1, so we are left with 0. So it means we have 1 by 2 by 2 is just 1, and 0 by 2 is just 0. Okay. Now for B part, write down the probability that 2 black beads are taken. Okay, 2 black beads. So we have a black and a black, right? So the probability for a black is 1 by 3 times the probability for this black is 0. So it means this would be equals to 0. 1 by 3 times 0 would be equals to 0. Question number 18. The vertices of a triangle are A, B, and C. Show that AB equals to BC. Okay, so we need to use the distance formula that the length of AB and the length of BC must be same. So we need to use a formula square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square and a square root. Right? Okay, so first we need to work on AB. So A are x1, y1 and B are x2, y2. So we need to do square root of x2 minus x1 whole square. So minus 1 minus 7 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square, 0, 6 minus 0 whole square. And we have a square root, and this would be equals to BC. Now B is representing x1, y1 and C would be x2, y2. So square root of x2 minus x1. So minus 1 minus minus 1, subtract minus 1. So minus minus would be plus 1 whole square plus minus 4 minus 6 whole square and a square root. Okay. Now we have a square root negative 8 whole square plus 6 whole square equals to square root, we have a 0 whole square plus negative 10 whole square. Okay, square of negative 8 would be 64 and square of 6 is 36. And we have square of 0 is 0 and square of negative 10 would be 100. Okay, let me simplify it further. 64 plus 36 is 100. So square root of 100 would be equals to square root of 100. And square root of 100 is 10. So 10 equals to 10. So we have showed that the side of the triangle AB is equals to the side of the triangle BC. Okay, now for B part, find the area of a triangle ABC. Okay, so to find the area of the triangle, first I would like to draw the triangle. So this is a triangle. Right. So a triangle A, B, and C. And we know that AB is 10 and BC is also 10. We need to first find what is AC. Okay, so AC vertices are given to us. A is 7, 0 and C is minus 1, minus 4. First we need to find AC. So AC is square root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this would be equals to square root negative 8 whole square plus negative 4 whole square. Alright, now negative 8 square would be 64 and 4 square is 16. Okay, now we have 64 and 16. What is 64 plus 16? We have 4 plus 6 is 10 6, 7, 8. So it is 80. Square root of 80. Okay, now square root of 80, we can further simplify it. That would be 4 times 20 would be 80. So 4 times 20. So we have a square root of 4 times square root of 20. Square root of 4 is 2. So we have 2 square root of 20. So AC is 2 square root of 20. Right? Okay. Now if I can draw a straight line from B to AC, so this is a point D, we can say. Let's say this is a point D, and this D is a midpoint of AC, and this is a right angle triangle. So if it is a midpoint, it means A to D is square root of 20, and D to C is also square root of 20. We need to find this height. By using Pythagoras theorem, we can easily find out the height. So let me find out the height h by using a triangle ABD or BDC. Okay, so hypotenuse square is 10 would be equals to height square plus square root of 20 square. Right. Okay, so now 10 square is 100. This would be equals to 8 square plus we have 20. So h would be equals to, we are shifting 100 minus 20 and then its square root, right? So 100 minus 20 is again square root of 80, right? And we know that square root of 80 is equals to 2 square root of 20. Okay, so means the value for h is 2 square root of 20. Now we are going to use the formula for area of a triangle. This is equals to half base times height. So this is a base AC. So the value for AC is 2 square root of 2 square root of 20 times height. Height is also 2 square root of 20. Right? So we can cancel 2 with 2 and we are left with 2, and we have a square root of 20. Square root of 20 whole square. Right, so we have 2 and we have a 20, so 2 times 20 would be 40. So the area of the triangle ABC is 40 square unit. Now the next question, number 19, we have given the line AB. In A part, C is a point above AB where AC is 5 centimeter and BC is 7 centimeter. Using a pair of compasses and ruler only, construct the triangle ABC. Okay, so C must be above the line AB and AC is 5 centimeter and BC is 7 centimeter. Okay, so first we need to open the compass of length 5 centimeter. So as you can see, if we have 0 over here and this is 5 centimeter, yes, you can see 5 centimeter. So A to C is 5, so put it on A and draw an arc. Right, and now B to C is 7, so now let me open it to 7 centimeter. So we have, this is 7.5. Yes, this is exactly 7 centimeter, as you can see. So put it on B and draw an arc of 7 centimeter. Okay, the point of intersection is the point C, right? So let me connect the point C with A and with B. So we got the triangle ABC. Okay, now for the B part, D is a point below AB. So the point D must be below the line AB, where the angle BAD is 28 degree and angle ABD is 96 degree. Using a protractor and ruler, draw the triangle ABD. Okay, BAD is 28 degree. BAD. B, A and some D is 28 degree. Okay, using the protractor, put it on A and find 28 degrees. So we have 25, 26, 27 and 28 over here. Yes, this is 28 degrees, right? Okay, now let me draw the line. So this angle is 28 degrees. Okay, now the next angle they said is 96. ABD is 96. A, B and some D would be 96. Put the protractor on B and find the angle 96. So we have 90, 95 and 96 over here. And join this point with B. So this angle is 96. And this point is D. So the triangle ABD. Now question number 20. In the diagram, the points A, B, C, D lies on a circle center at O and the angle ACB is 96, ACB is 69 and the angle D, C and A is 34. In A part we need to find the angle ABD. Okay, ABD, this angle we need to find. Okay, as you can see that we have an angle ACD is 34. So angle ABD is also 34. Why? Because the angle ACD follows a segment AD and the angle ABD also follows a segment AD. So when the angle follows the same segment, those angles are equal. So that angle is 34 degrees. Okay, now for the B part, find angle AOD. Okay, where is AOD? AOD. So that's pretty easy. So as you can see, the angle on the circumference is 34. So angle on the center must be twice of the angle on the circumference. So it would be 2 times of 34. So 34 times 2, we have 2 times 4 is 8 and 2 times 3 would be 6. So this angle would be 68 degrees. Okay, now for the C part, find angle DAB. Okay, DAB. DAB, this angle we need to find. So for this, if we consider the quadrilateral ABCD, this is the quadrilateral, and we know that the opposite angles of a quadrilateral always sum up to 180 degrees. So what is the opposite angle of A is C. So these two angles sum up to 180 degree, right? So it means that the angle A plus the angle C, that is sum of 34 and 69, this would be equals to 180 degree, right? So angle A would be equals to, first we need to add 34 and 69. So 34 plus 69. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 1 and 3, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So it is 103. So A would be 180, subtract 103. Okay, so let me do it. 180, take away 103. This would be 7 and 10. 10 minus 3 would be 7. 7 minus 0 is 7 and 1 minus 1 would be 0. So that angle A is 77 degrees. 77 degrees. Question number 21. The diagram shows point O and C and the vectors P and Q. So O and C, these 2 points are given to us and the vector P and Q is given. So first we need to find the vector P and the vector Q. So what is P? Okay, now keep in mind this is the origin and here we are moving to the left and to the right. So this is the up and this is down. right? So from origin, the point P, 1 unit left and 1, 2, 2 units up. So 1 left, so -1, and 2 up, so +2. And what is the point Q? So we are moving to the right, so 1 and 2, 2 units to the right and 0 unit up and down. So we have 2 and 0, right? Now for the first part, given that OA is 2P, mark and label the point A on the diagram. So 2P, so first we need to find what is 2P. So 2P would be equals to 2 times of -1 is -2, 2 times 2 would be 4. O to A would be -2 and 4. So from O, we need to move 2 units to the left, 1 and 2 and 4 units up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is a point A. Right. Okay, now for B part, given that OB is P minus 2Q, mark and label the point B on the diagram. Okay, P minus 2Q. So P minus 2Q, this would be equals to P is -1, 2. Subtract 2 times of Q, so this would be 4 and 0. So what it would be? -1 minus 4 is -5, and we have 2, -5 and 2. So from origin, we need to move 5 units to the left and 2 units up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. So here is a point B. This is OB, right? Now for part C, express OC in terms of P and Q. What is OC? First we need to find OC. So O and then C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units to the right and 1, 2, 2 units down. So means OC is 5 and -2. So you can say OC is 5 and -2. And we know that OC must be equals to some A times vector P, that is -1, 2, plus some B times vector Q, that is 2 and 0, right? Because we need to express OC in terms of P and Q. So this OC must be equals to A times some P and B times the vector Q, right? Now let me find the values for A and B. So here we have an equation. 5 would be equals to -A plus B. This is my first equation. And -2 would be equals to 2A. This is my second equation, right? So from second equation, we can easily guess that the value for A is -1. And let me substitute that A into my first equation. So 5 would be equals to -1 plus B. So we have 5, we have -9, positive, plus B. So B would be equals to 5 minus 1, this would be equals to 4, right? Sorry, I messed up. So as we have an equation 5 minus A and 2B. So here we have 2, sorry. We have 2, 2B and 2B. So from here B would be equals to 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, so B would be equals to 2. So this OC is equals to A times P. So A is -1, so -1 times P plus B times Q. So B is 2, so 2 times of Q, right? So here we can easily express OC, that is A times P plus B times Q. So OC is equals to -P plus 2Q. Question number 22. Water drips from a tap into a container which stands on a horizontal surface. The container is a cuboid with a base 5 cm by 4 cm. The volume of each drop of water is 0.08 centimeter cube. Calculate the change in water level caused by 400 drops. So change in water level. We need to calculate the change in water level. So first we need to find what is the volume of volume of one drop is 0.08. So what is a volume of 400 drops? Volume of 400 drops would be 400 times 0.08, right? Okay, now we have 4 times 8 is 32, and we have a double zero. Since we have a 2 decimal point, so we have just 32 centimeter cube. Okay, now the container is a cuboid, so to find the change in water level, it means we need to find out the height, right? And it is a cuboid and it is 5 centimeter by 4 centimeters, so we can use the formula of volume, that is length times width times height. We got the volume, that is 32. Put it over here. The length is 5, the width is 4, and the times by height. So 32 and divides by 5 times 4 is 20. This would be equals to the height, right? Okay, so let me simplify it further. 2 times 10 is 20, 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 6 would be 12, and the height would be equals to 16 out of 10. So this would be equals to 1.6 centimeter. So we can say that the change in water level is 1.6 centimeter. Okay, question number 23. In the diagram, OB is 12,6. Okay, O to B is 12,6, means x coordinate is 12 and the y coordinate is 6. So this is x coordinate, this is 12, and the y coordinate is 6. In A part, show that the gradient of OB is 1 by 2. So the gradient, we know that is change in y over change in x, right? So change in y is 6 and the change in x is 12. So we can say that gradient is change in y over change in x. So 6 times 1 is 6, 6 times 2 is 12. So this would be equals to 1 by 2, right? Okay, now for the B part, AP is parallel to OB and AP is P2. Okay, so this is AP. AP, this line is parallel to OB and AP is given to us, that is P2. So if I can make a triangle again here, AP is P2. So means X value is P and the Y is 2, right? Okay, so in A part, find the value of P. Okay, so we have given the information that AP is parallel to OB. So when two lines are parallel, their slopes or their gradients must be same. So means the gradient of AP must be equal to the gradient of OB, that is 1 by 2. So the gradient of AP is 1 by 2 and the formula for the gradient of AP is change in y over change in x. So change in y is 2 over change in x is p. So by doing a cross multiplication, so p times 1 and 2 times 2 would be 4. So p would be equals to 4. Now for the second part, write down the value of AP over OB. Okay, AP over OB. So we know that AP is P2. So AP would be P value is 4, 2, and OB is, as you can see, OB is 12 and 6. So it is going to divide with 12, 6. Okay. So how can we make a ratio? So if we can take 3 common from the denominator. So 4, 2 and 3 is common. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6. So 4, 2 is cancelled with 4, 2. So it is just 1 by 3. So AP over OB is in the ratio of 1 by 3. Now for part C, AQ is perpendicular to OB. So AQ is perpendicular to OB. Write down the gradient of AQ. So when the two lines are perpendicular, their slope must be negative reciprocal of each other. So we know that the slope of OB is 1 by 2. So what is the slope of AQ? AQ slope must be negative and the reciprocal of 1 by 2 would be 2. So it is minus 2. Now for the second part, given that AQ is 3Q, find the value of Q. So by using the concept of slope, slope of AQ is negative 2 and this would be equals to change in Y over change in X. So Q, from here the Q value would be equals to negative of 6. 2 times 3 would be 6. So that's negative 6. Question number 24. In A part, express this in as a single matrix. Okay, so let's do, so 3 times 1 is 3, 0, negative 3, and 6. And subtract, we have negative 2. 2 times 2 would be 4, 2, and 2. So let me subtract both of the matrix now. We have 3 minus minus 2. So 3 plus 2 would be 5. And 0 and then minus 4. And 3 minus 3 minus 2. Minus 3 minus 2 again minus 5. And 6 minus 2 would be 4. Yes. So the single matrix is 5 minus 5 minus 4 and 4. Right. Now for the B part, find the inverse of this matrix. So inverse of a matrix is always equals to adjoint over determinant. So what is the adjoint? Adjoint of this matrix is, we need to change the positions 1 and 1 by 2. And here we need to change the signs minus 1 and minus 0. Dividing by the determinant. Determinant is 1 by 2 times 1. Subtract 0 times 1. This is just 1 by 2. Right? So we can say this is 1 by 2, 1, 0, minus 1, and 1 by 2. Now for the C part, find the matrix X such that X times 3, 2 would be equals to this matrix. Okay, X times some row matrix gave us a 2 cross 2 matrix. It means X must be a column matrix. So a column matrix A and B times with the row matrix 3, 2 give us 2 cross 2 matrix 6, negative 3, 4, and negative 2. Right? Okay, so rows are going to multiply with the column. So here we have 3a times 3 and a times 2. So we have 3a and 2a, and here we have 3b and 2b, and this would be equals to 6 minus 3, 4, and minus 2. Right? Okay, now 3a would be equals to 6, and from here a is equals to 2, or 2a is equals to 4, and again a would be equals to 2. Right? So a value is 2. Now let me find the b. 3b is negative 3, so b would be minus 1, or we can check with the other value. 2b is negative 2, so b would be equals to negative 1. Right? So a is 2 and b is minus 1. So the matrix X, we can say, is a column matrix that is 2 minus 1. Now question number 25. The diagram is the speed time graph representing the part of a train's journey. The train slows down uniformly from a speed of 40 meter per second, slow down, to a speed of 8 meter per second in a time of 10 seconds. It then accelerates uniformly during the next 50 seconds, from 10 to 60. These are the next 50 seconds. Now for part A, find the deceleration between t equals to 0 and t equals to 10. So when time is 0 to 10, we need to find the deceleration. Okay, so deceleration, decrease. So here we can say that the deceleration would be equals to how much the speed is decreased from 40 to 8. So it would be A, 40 minus 8 would be 32, over the time taken is 0 to 10. This is just 10. So 32 divides 10 would be equals to 3.2 meter per second square. Now for the B part, find the distance traveled from t equals to 0 to t equals to 10. So distance traveled is always equals to area under the curve. Right? So from 0 to 10, we need to find the area under the curve. So this is a triangle and this would be the rectangle. So first we need to find the area of this triangle and the area of a rectangle, and then we can add them up. So what is the area of this triangle? So area of a triangle is half base times height. So we have half. What is the base? Base is 10 and height is from 40 to 8. 40 subtract 8 would be 32, right? And area for this triangle, sorry, rectangle is length times width, 10 times 8. This would be equals to 80, right? So 10 times 8 would be equals to 80, and 2 times 5 is 10, and 5 times 32. 5 times 2 is 10, and 5 times 3 is 15, plus 1 would be 16. This is 160. Yes, 160 plus 80. This would be the area under the curve when the time is 0 to 10 seconds. So 80 plus 160. So 160 and 80. This would be 0 and 6 and 8. This would be 14. 1 and 4, and 1 plus 1 would be 2. So it would be 240 meters. Now the C part, between t equals to 10 and t equals to 60, the acceleration is 0.4 meter per second square. Calculate the speed when t is 60. Okay, so we need to find the speed when the time is 60. Okay, so this would be the speed. If I can draw the straight line, so we need to find this speed v when the time is 60. So this would be 8. So what is this length? So this length is v minus 8, right? And this is 10 to 60 would be equals to 50, right? So acceleration is given to us. So the formula for the acceleration is basically equals to the gradient. So acceleration is 0.4. This would be equals to change in y, that is v minus 8, over the change in x, that is equals to 50, right? Now we can do a cross multiplication. If I can write it over here, acceleration 0.4 would be equals to change in y over change in x. By doing a cross multiplication, 50 times 0.4, this would be equals to v minus 8. So 50 times 0.4, this would be equals to 5 times 4 would be 20, and then 0, and then 1 decimal place, this would be 20, and then plus 8, moving the 8 to the other side, this would be equals to v. So the speed when t is 60 would be equals to 28 meter per second. So this is the last question of our paper. If you have any queries, you can let me know in the comment section, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Take care.